Alright, how's it going today, guys? So, I want to look at this thermal water bore stuff because we need a lot of iron, and I think this would be a decent way of getting us some iron. We're going to get copper with it, but that is not right. I want this. Goes right there. It looks like a pump jack. And apparently we can put one of them in the very center of each one of those. So we'll do that. And then we'll just run that over to each one. And that'll get us thermal water. And thermal water, we can use coal filters to make mineralized sludge. And that is done in a filtration unit. So filtration units are right here. I don't know how many of these we're going to need, but I think for right now, because we have filtration units over here that are already set up. We have these right here that are set up to do the mineralized sludge. So we already have the coal coming over for them. Now, if I remember correctly, there should be the ceramic filters which just need alumina. And we have alumina. So I think we may change that over. But I think for right now, we're going to just connect these two together. And we're just going to run this back over. Now, as much... Well, this is long of distance. Spit out the words. With as much distance as we have to go, I think I'm just going to use a train. To be honest. Why did you give me problems? Oh, because I put that in the way. Just trying to clean shit up around here, damn it. I don't need all these extra holes in here. There we go. Got that dealt with. Alright, so I think I'm going to use a train. Come back here. I forgot to show you, I did go out here and just blow these guys up. But I also built a little extra pavilion on here. Hopefully they won't be able to get to it. And I gave them a plasma turret. But there's nothing else in this area that should be coming in to bother them. Unless something from up here tries to move in. So I'm actually thinking what we might want to do though, instead of using a train to bring the thermal water way over here to where we already have this stuff, since we're kind of low on slag right now, because we're literally using our slag up as quick as we get it. And we're actually out of crystals again. So all that work I did up here to put in 2 extra things for blues, we've actually ran out of blue as well. But I think what we might do today is we might just change this all around, since we don't have enough room here, and move all of our filtration stuff over there. So give me a minute here. All of our slag is coming in on this line, which is being filled basically here. So I could take that and just run it that way. And then we could run all of our slag out this way. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's think about this for just a moment, because we have this much room right now for ore processing. And we're going to move our ore processing because we got to put in that crystallized stuff here pretty soon. We have nothing out here in this area in the way except for this small ore vein right there. So we could pretty much, I think, set up most of our stuff for filtration, like right down in this area. Might not be a horrible idea. I think what I should probably do first is, where is the, not the flotation, we need the ore refiners, and that needs titanium to set them up, because that's what we need for the next ore processing, right? To get the crystals. Yeah, we need ore refinery. So we need titanium before we can do that. Let me look and see real quick how we can get titanium ore. Titanium sponge. Titanium ore. That takes refining. Yeah, that takes the crystal. So that takes the chemical refining. We can't get that yet. Purified. Oh, wait a minute. What's the difference here? This comes from the crystal. Okay. So we can't do that one yet, because we can't do the ore refining. We can do the leaching, though. Okay, so if we go from the chunk to the crystal, just takes a leaching plant. Alright, so leaching. Leaching, we have the stuff for that. So let me look real quick here at how much room it's going to take. This isn't a very big machine, so I may be able to sneak these in until we get the titanium to what we already have, because I left a little bit of room. So it's going to come out from, yeah, there should be plenty of room. If we do that, we just need to put sulfuric acid in with the chunk, and it'll give us the crystal. So if I take these out of here, I can then put these in. What's the speed of this? So 2.667 is the speed, and this we're doing at 2. So basically I should need a little over one of these for each of these. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 of them. So for right now, I'm just going to make like 13 of them. Well, 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 times 5. So give me a minute. I'm going to make them. We're going to set that up first. And then we'll work on the thermal water stuff. Alright, so I came up here to get red circuits and I just didn't have enough, so I upgraded these two to the new blue ones we have now. And I upgraded all of these to the blue ones we have. I also put in a whole lot more of these, which they're keeping up just fine. But now we are running out of these boards, which we have plenty of everything here. So I need to upgrade those next, which we do have the blue. So I'm going to go ahead and make a few of those, because now we have the brass and the aluminum to do so. I'll make those run a bit faster. And then I can also put in more of them over here so we can get these made even faster. And then we should be able to keep up with a decent amount of red ones. So we're going to do that. And then should be like that. Because we need this running. Oh, no. We need that there. So then this one will need to go there. That one will go there. And that one will go over there. Because then we need this belt to run there. And we can just run this line right on down through there. And I should be able to basically copy this, removing that, and then just paste that right in over both of those. And it should take care of most of that. Only issue is we have this pipe right here that we got to deal with. That's going to go there. So then we just do that like that. That'll take care of that. And this... Oh, what am I doing? This doesn't get those. This is for these. So we're just going to put this here. And we'll send this over the top. And then this goes like that. And if I remember correctly, yeah, that'll go in there, but not correctly. So what we need to do is that. Then that'll go there. This one will go here. And what is getting damaged now? Daggone it, I was just out here cleaning up a bunch over here. It looks like I got 2 of them moved in. And these things just do not go away. Alright, so that can go there. And this can go here. That is the wrong damn thing. Get all of that off of there. And we'll just throw those in there. That should take care of all of that. I don't know why they didn't put that one in. But now we should have, oh, get that cleaned out of the copper there. Now we can dump all of this in there to get it out of my inventory. Now that should take care of all of that. And we can remove this all the way along there. And that'll give us more of the red boards. And let's see. That's keeping up just fine with those. And we can go ahead and upgrade that one to a blue one as well. I forgot we had that one back there. Oh, that's a red one. Okay, well, upgrade it again. There. Now we got 3, 6, 8 of them making boards. So that should keep us a little bit. Oh yeah, that's filling up here nicely. Alright, so that'll take care of that. We got lead casting done. We now have manganese smelting. We have advanced nickel smelting, which we can now use pellets. So let's go ahead and get that done, and then we'll do silver and the tin, and then we'll start all the pouring things. And now that we've got that taken care of, we can get back down here. I'll deal with the fighters later. Let's come down here and work on this. So we need to break each of those so they're not outputting anymore. And let these things empty what they're doing currently. And yes, I'm low on power again. I gotta deal with that. But I want to get this done first. Alright, get all of this out of here. And we want to pull all this out as well. Alright, so now we want to put in our leaching plants, which I have not made enough of currently. And we got to make sure we have enough room for the piping, because we need to have that going in, but we also are going to have a pipe coming down like this for the sulfuric acid. So we'll probably have to do, let's see here. And we're not doing 1 for 1, even though, you know what? Even though these can go a little bit faster, I think I'm just going to do it 1 for 1, because I think it'll be easier to set up. They're basically the same size, so it shouldn't be a big deal. If I just take this, because these are straight across from there, if I just do this, and I have to take that out, and then we do the pipes like this, oops, missed one, there. And then we can copy this over to all of those. And we can put in a pipe at each one of these. Crap. That'll take care of that. Then we can just do input there on each one of these. Now we just need to get power. That should take care of power for all of them. They now all have those. So now over here, we have our sulfuric acid right here. We're just going to have to run it. This is going to be a bit of a pain. I should be able to fix it. We do that there. We can pull this out of here. And we can run that over like that. And then this one does not need to be going that way. And we have no power down here. Probably because I pulled out the one that was right there. So I'll put that in there. Let's move it to right there. Alright, and then we can do this over like this. And we need it over to right here. So we're gonna have to take out those. Put that in there like that. And we'll take this one. Well, technically, we can run this one up along here and just have it go in there. And that'll be out of the way. Alright, so now we should be getting our sulfuric acid, which now is giving us our crystals. And if we go back to our titanium, our crystals, we can't do this one yet, but we can send the crystals straight into our ore sorters now, because we don't want to do any of that stuff there. And that'll give us titanium. So now we just need to do, and these have no outputted fluids, so we just need to do this all the way up, which we need to make a bunch more of these. Get those out of my inventory. And now we should basically be able to copy what we have right here and put it in right there. We're going to have to move it down just a wee bit. There we go. We don't need that. Now they should be able to hook all this back up. Now why can I not make, I need a butt ton of them. I need more iron. And I need to make sure these are not connected yet, because we now have to set up another sorter, because right now we don't have it set up to do titanium yet. Let's get this over there, which will power these, which I forgot to grab. And I bet you he wants the lidded ones. Let's just make all 35 of those. Alright, so now we got to reset this, because we now need it set to that. We need to copy that over to each of those. And it looks like I'm out of these, so I need to go grab some iron so we can get that set up. We got everything else done. So we're going to need to put in another one of these somewhere for titanium now. And I'm basically just going to copy everything from here to there, pretty much. Take out all of these things up there that don't need to be there. And then we will change, because this is, I just copied the wrong one. No, I copied the right one. That's this one. So basically now we just need to paste that into all of those. I need to go grab some iron real quick. And I think our next video is going to be messing with Grab a stack of that. And while we're here, get rid of some of these. I'm not getting rid of the big ones because I need them for plasma turrets if I gotta make more. I think we're going to mess with power in the next one. Because after everything we're setting up today, we're definitely going to need more power. We already need more power. Alright, so can this go... Oh, it can't. So we're going to have a problem with the titanium, which is technically going to be coming out on this one with the silicon. So why don't we change this filter over to silicon and change it that direction. So now any silicon that comes out will go into there, and then that'll leave the other two things, which is nickel and titanium, on this line. And then we can do one of these right. We're gonna have to do it way over here. We'll have to do it there. Take these out of here. They can go that way. Now, why is this getting... Oh, because I have a filter there to filter stuff. Gotcha. Alright, so now we can just do another one of these, say right here. And we need a red underground to get our iron over there. We're going to have to do something for this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, honestly. Because I need to get the titanium over to here. So I can't do an underground down to there. I can't do an underground that way to let it through. I guess what we're going to have to do, which I got to clean that up now, is we'll run that through that way. Get this nickel out of here, wherever it put it. I know two of them. Oh, it went in and went out already. That's going to screw shit up. Give me that. Now, put the silicon away. Put the nickel away. Alright, so now make a bunch more of these. We can put this in like that, which means we can take this one out. So we can now run the titanium down this way. We'll just have it come in over here. Good thing I'm changing all this around soon and moving it somewhere else, because this is getting messy as hell. Alright, so now we need to set this to This one, nickel, and we want that on that side. So now we can just do this and that. And now everything should sort out right where it needs to go. We probably need to upgrade at least this first one soon, because it's going to have a lot coming through it. And it looks like, let's see, can we make faster ore sorters? Ore sorting facility 2 needs steel and circuit, and that needs the brass. Okay, so we can upgrade to at least the red, and flotation we can upgrade as well. So we can upgrade these so they can go faster, and these, because, oh, these are 2. We need to make those 3. Okay. Well, the 3s, which is this one, we just need number 2, and number 2 we need steel. Alright, let me go grab some steel and some circuits. We're going to do some upgrading as well. We're going to do all the things to get iron today, damn it. Alright, stack of steel. And we need to grab some circuits, which these are the regular, these circuits. Not the boards. So we'll just pull all of this off of here. Alright, so we need, we're going to make one of those and one of those. I'm only making one of each because I can then upgrade each one in place. So let's get upgrade, and we can just click on all 4 of those. And then the other thing we're upgrading is that. So we'll upgrade on all of those, which we don't technically need to do because they're already running faster than these. But now we can do another one of these, which will use the one that we already have. And then bring that one back. And now we can do it again. Alright, so that's a 3. That's a 3. We need to upgrade that one. And now we need to start getting all of these hooked up. And we need power. Now we should have power everywhere. We do, except up here. There. We have power everywhere. So now these can run, except they're low on power. So now we can do the Flotation Cells. And I guess I might as well do one of those I just have sitting around. And I may actually see if I can find a little more room. I don't know if there's anywhere to get a little more room, but I might find a little more room. Like, I know I can get one more here, and maybe I can get one more down here if I move this. That way I can get these running a bit faster, since these are, if I don't actually upgrade them, they're not too awful bad. Only when I upgrade them that it's an issue. I still want to try to do it. The only issue is if I do it, then I've got to get these things onto a belt rather than going like it is here. And that's going to be a royal pain in the butt here where we're at. So I think for right now, we're going to leave them the way they are. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade them so when I copy it up top or wherever it is we're going to move it to, they'll already be upgraded. But that'll get us the titanium we need. And is this also getting us extra iron? Because if I remember correctly, that's the purified gets us 3. Yes, the crystal also gets us 3. So this is getting us 1 extra iron out of 8 of these, which I think is actually losing us a little bit of iron in the long range. Per ore, it's losing us. But with the speed we're going, I think it's actually going to end up being extra iron. So that should all be running. Yep, everything's running good. These aren't going because they just don't have enough chunks coming through. But that was normal for the other one. So I'll go ahead and copy this over to all of the rest of these things. Let's go ahead and look at if I can find a J on this keyboard. Oh yeah, I have to do it this way because Givotite doesn't show up. So Givotite, well, let's go back and look at the, we can look at it here, I guess. So Gemini Crystal is going to give us cobalt, so I'll have to change that. So we're going to have to put cobalt in for that. Rubitite is going to give us gold, and bimonium is going to give us gold. So that's the 4 ores we're currently processing. The only one we're not doing of these main angel ones is the crotinium and the stearite, but that's because they give out copper and we're getting enough copper from everywhere else. We technically don't need to do it. Now this Gives copper, tin, silver, gold, and silicon. But that uses ferrous. We don't want to do that. Alright, so I'll get to upgrading this later. Might do it on a video so you guys can see the sorting I end up doing, but now that we got that done and we know we don't need too much more of this land other than for other ore processing right now, we're going to go ahead and set up that thermal water stuff right here. So let's get back to find all the buttons. Alright, so thermal water. We're going to do this, which means we need alumina, which comes from a blast furnace, from processed, and sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is coming from our saline water. So actually, I think I'm actually going to hold off for just a minute. I think we'll work on the thermal water stuff next time. Well, maybe not next time, but in a minute, in a couple episodes. Because now that we have the titanium, we can actually start processing the titanium, which means we can use our chlorine up. Because if we look at where is an I button? Seriously, titanium. We need titanium tetrachloride, which is titanium ore carbon chlorine, which makes titanium tetrachloride, which then we can turn into the sponge. I think is the only thing we can do. Yeah, we can do that, but later. So we need to do chemical furnace for sponge, and then sponge in a blast furnace to the ingot, and then the ingot in the induction furnace for the molten, and then that into the casting for the plates. So we can do that, and that'll start using up our chlorine. So we're going to do that next, and then we can, because we aren't going to have a lot of sodium hydroxide until we're using up our chlorine. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and we'll set up titanium processing next time. We don't have a ton of it, but we can go ahead and process as much as we can. And then we'll work on the thermal water stuff after that when we have more sodium hydroxide coming in. So have a good one, guys.